When God says to do something, please listen to him, because something recently happened to me and it literally blew my mind, and it's all because I listened to God and he moved. And I need you guys to listen to this story because you need to hear it. So one day I just felt like I needed to go outside with my Bible and just read my Bible outside. So God leads me to Psalms, I think it was 145, and I read it out loud. And all of a sudden, I just felt like I needed to go knock on my neighbor's door, which, by the way, they had just moved in a couple months ago. And God was like, go knock on their door and tell them about Jesus. Tell them that God loves them. And I thought God was crazy. And I thought, this is crazy. It's like 7:30 at night. Like, they could be sleeping. I don't know what they're doing. Like, this is just, like, psycho. But God is like, you need to go knock at their door. And I was so scared. I was in my yard going back and forth, walking back and forth. I just couldn't get myself to do it. And it took me 30 minutes just in my yard going back and forth, trying to convince myself to go and walk and knock at their door. So finally, I just push through and I go and I knock on their door, or I ring their doorbell and it doesn't work. I knock at the door, there's no answer. I knock one more time and I wait a little bit, and all of a sudden I see there's my neighbors are a husband and a wife that just moved in. I see the husband come through and he opens the door, and I say, hey, this is kind of random, but I just felt like I needed to come here and say that God loves you and that he's an amazing plan for your life. And then the wife and the wife's mom come walking through, and mind you, the wife is pregnant, and I knew she was pregnant. And he says, oh wow, this is crazy, we're about to go to the hospital to give birth. And I was like, oh my gosh, I pray that all goes well, this is so exciting. And the wife was kind of tearing up. She's like, thank you so much, this means a lot. And so I was like, okay, great. And then we end the conversation, and then I go home and I was like, wow, that was amazing. But I wasn't really nothing really happened. I told them that God loved them and they were about to give birth, so hopefully that helped. Little did I know, a couple weeks ago, the wife comes over and says, I didn't get a chance to tell you this, but hours before you knocked at our door, me and my husband were on the beach, and I had a high-risk pregnancy, so I was so scared to give birth. And I prayed at the beach that God would give me an undeniable sign that he was there and that he would protect her while she went through her pregnancy and that he loved her. I had no idea. And let me tell you, I almost did not go up to their door. And she was so grateful that I did. Her baby came out and he was a beautiful boy. He is born, he is healthy, and she prayed for a sign, and I came knocking at their door. I had no idea of this. I didn't even know that she was going to give birth that day. I just knew she was pregnant, and that wasn't really what was going through my mind. I was so scared. It felt so weird. It felt like I literally just did not want to do it because it was so weird. But let me tell you, you have to listen to God, because if I had not gone, she wouldn't have gotten this sign that she prayed for if I hadn't pushed through. Because it's not about us at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if people think you're weird. It doesn't matter if it's uncomfortable. You have to push through. You have to tell the demons that are lying in your head to leave, because God has such good plans when you follow. When you listen and you do what God says, he comes through, and it works out way better than you thought. It might take time. I didn't know she had prayed. It took a minute before I even found out about that, and I still felt good about it. And then that just added so much. So I'm just so grateful that she is happy, healthy with her baby, and I am so glad that I listened to God. And whoever this is for, when God is telling you to do something, if God is telling you to do something right now, I just need you to follow through. I just need you to listen. I know it's scary. I know it's uncomfortable, but it's worth it. And at the end of the day, if you're living for God and nothing else, then nothing else matters than following God. And you know he's going to lead you to good places. He led the Israelites to the promised land. He delivered David when he had a giant. He parted the waves for the Israelites. He rose his son from the dead even when everyone thought it was over. It's not over. God has more. He wants you to listen to him. He has great things for you. Listen to God is the moral of the story. You can't fail when you listen to God. So anyways, I hope this story blesses you. I hope you have an amazing day or night. I love you, but more importantly, God does. You guys got this. Bye.